gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God he's so good. He's so good. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, to him baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
you ain't never been a skate town. You know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Landover. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Third and 9.
10 cycles. Set, ready. Blue 32. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready? Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Now, faking the give. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
First down, Bears.
Come on, set. 45, white, Smith, red. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Bears! Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
60 back here. 60, hop 70, hop 70.
Daniels starts with a pass. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Third and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Cowboy 80.
To the air again is Daniels. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Commanders first down. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll get this out wide. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score.
Let's go.
And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Smith, red. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one caught by Tucker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
52 blue. Trouble, 38. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set. Yellow, 22. 22 meter. Set, cut.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple yards.
It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Strike. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get it? 70, hop, back.
Now a handoff, running right. Lots of space, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go. 52 blaster. Black. 95. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Down. Red. 38. Hey.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Blue, 30.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
70, 60, 10 to 60.
Daniels now on first down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
On the ready. Here we go, here we go. 19 target, 60 by 6, 60 push.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Okay, ready?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Daniels now going to look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain there of 21. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they're getting down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Pass to 60, pass to...
Here's Daniel. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
On the double.
They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Let's go!
Up the middle they go. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Ready? Set, ready. Yellow, 40, ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
2-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Rambo 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll begin here on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10.
Get it. Ramp 18. Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Commanders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
3rd and long. Throwing is Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angle toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Got it. Ready. 45.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Ready, set.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Now Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screens. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Deputy. Cougar 19.
To the air again is Daniels. His throw left side is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. No problem there on the extra point, and the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Sticky, quick, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Second and 10.
Down. 10-32. Yellow.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Yep, ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down. On play action, Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing again. Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Black, 95, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Set, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit.
Bears 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it, ready. Let's go. Ready.
On first down, Daniels. This one complete right side. And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Yep, Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax, it's this quarterback.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Back off, go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. 50, grit, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage, very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here he goes.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. I mean, you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 68. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
On the ready. Come on. Set. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Bears 52, Bears 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Blue 32, cut.
They'll look to throw again. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3. Set.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
His kick is good. So makes the score. Commanders 52. Bears 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Here we go. Gravity line.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
The kicker on 40.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Hut. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd down and 9.
Let's go. 45. Wide.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 seconds.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Down. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at MoeMadden NFL. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.